Hey Gemini, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with your May 2019 reading. I have shuffled the cards. I have not dealt them yet. If anyone wants a private reading, I do offer personal readings. You can email me at Tara@Tara's Tarot. There's also information below. All right, let's see what we got. So for the month of May, our main focus is the Seven of Cups. Crossing that, we've got the High Priest. Hanging overhead, we've got the Six of Cups. Underneath the surface, ooh, we've got the Devil. Passing into the recent past, we've got the Two of Cups. Near future, we've got the Two of Wands. Representing you, we've got the Magician. In the environment, we've got the Knight of Wands. Hopes and fears, we've got the Eight of Cups. And our outcome, we've got the Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. So that's good. Ace of Wands, awesome. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. Perfect. Oh, bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to kind of zone in, mention a couple things, and then we'll dig in. So it looks like you're the focus right now is around how you feel. What do you want? What do you believe in? What are your expectations? That's here with the Seven of Cups. So this is important for you for some reason this month. I feel like you might be feeling stifled by, because this is crossing you, the High Priest, by what other people think you should do, by your culture, by your religion, there's some kind of limits and rules, and this is the way that should be, this is what everyone else does. There's something that could be maybe pressuring you, or that is affecting and influencing you figuring out what you want, or owning what you want, or choosing what you want. It could also be a marriage. So like you find yourself in a situation where, you don't have the freedom to really think about that. Or, because this is feeling very oppressive to me. This is kind of an oppressive energy in general. But over blocking the what do you want, what do you, blocking that, it seems like this is at odds with something in your emotional life. Maybe that person you're thinking of has another person. Maybe the job you want is a competitor. And you're contractually obligated to not do that, but you've been offered a job. Or maybe the person you're thinking of is married or something like that. Anyway, it could be many things. So under the surface, we've got the Devil energy. So this is a big message for you, okay? Because it's a major card. So this is what you're working on a soul level. This is you're meant to go through this experience. You're meant to go through these themes in order to expand, to grow, to work through that for your own soul's journey and learning and evolution. So the fact that we have the Devil and the Magician, so this is the subconscious, the Devil. What is really going on under the scenes? What is kind of causing all of this to happen, or to be, what is coloring this whole situation? And then you come up as the Magician. So that is awesome. Okay, because the Devil card that energy is all about the illusion of disempowerment. And when we really believe in our fear, and we really believe that we are disempowered, and we might feel stuck, we might be face to face with our deepest fear. We, again, don't see things clearly. We could be manipulated. We could be going with an illusion. So this is really being kind of lost. And like, what is true? You're really kind of face to face with your fear. And the fact that this is in the subconscious position, there's like a big life lesson I feel like going on here. There's a big opportunity to kind of leave fears in the past for good, or this fear, and kind of expand and move it forward, and not have to relive and be whatever could be disempowering you on a subconscious level is somehow being looked at right now. But the fact that you are the Magician in the you position, this is you channeling your power. This is you connecting with God and the universe and working with that energy and being in that flow. So this is kind of like directly in opposition of the devil, because the magician is all about you being in control, you having the power, you bringing forth your creation. Because the devil cannot, hurt you. This energy that's trying to, pull you back through fear can't hurt you if you don't believe in it, if you don't give it that power. If you're not buying into that, propaganda, it's not going to be able to affect you. And so this is showing really you maintaining your power, you knowing what you want, you knowing how to do it, you knowing you have the strength and the power. And so, that's interesting. Now, we have a lot about emotion here. Like I said, the main energy, we've got the 7 of Cups, which is all about what do we want emotionally? What are we asking for? What are our emotional options? Figuring out what we want. And then above that, we've got the 6 of Cups. So this is all about, like a soulmate connection with someone, or feeling like a child again, having that pure, truthful, joyful energy of being yourself, of being your true self, of connecting with people, of having a true friendship, of having a true connection with a romantic partner. So there's that. Then the recent past, we've got the 2 of Cups. So this is, a reciprocated connection, or having feelings about one another, or, it's some kind of relationship. So there seems to be like some kind of journey into this relationship and figuring out what you really want, and maybe your fears get triggered with the devil energy. Then on the bottom of the deck, we also have the Knight of Cups. So it's clearly like around emotion, around the heart. There's something going on about a connection with someone and feelings, and that being significant. Now it's interesting because, it's like, okay, all right, you know what? I get it. Okay, everything's moving forward. This devil energy is all about facing up to your fears and being released from your fears. So, that's so cool. Okay, look at this. The outcome, we pull 4 cards. Now look at this, how these cards laid. This is the order they came out in. We've got the 9 of Swords. This is anxiety and feeling like a prisoner of your mind, having your mind, keep you up at night, and having all these fears and kind of being held hostage by your thoughts. But then clarity comes, saves the day. You know the truth. You're freed from that. You have clarity of thought. You have clarity of mind. Victory and truth come in. Okay. Then we have on this side the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So where the 10 of Wands is burdened, stressed out, having a lot of responsibilities, being kind of creatively dimmed, not really having the freedom because you have all these commitments going on. But then you get to drop all that load, and a fresh new direction comes in, a fresh new motivation, a fresh new inspiration, a fresh new vision. It's time for something new. So, the outer cards are kind of what can suppress us and, hold us hostage. Like the devil energy. But I feel like this whole reading is about, that doesn't even touch you, or it's not even, you get through that. And, you can put down that load, and then you just have this brand new beginning to look at of the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Fresh energy, new start, clarity of mind, clarity of purpose. So you get through what's trying to kind of bring you down, what's trying to give you anxiety, what's trying to tell you you have to use your energy for things that drain you. No, you overcome that. And again, this is the position of you. You channel your own power. You don't listen to this. Now, supporting that in the environment, we've got the Knight of Wands. So this is all about moving forward, all systems go, exciting news coming in, following an exciting new opportunity, just quick energy. Things are moving forward. There's some kind of freedom there. There's some kind of excitement and go, go, go. And then in the near future, we've got the Two of Wands. So this is, again, following a new path. This is like, okay, now I know the next steps to take. I know where I'm going. He has the world / crystal ball in his hand. He meets with the next man or woman on the journey. And it's like, okay, here we go. We're going. So while the core is about, there's some kind of dilemma around emotions or the possibility or daydreaming versus reality, or can this happen within this system? Can I do this within this situation? There's something that's rigid and has rules, but then there's how I feel. So it's kind of like that dilemma underneath in the subconscious. What this whole month is kind of about is the devil energy, the theme being facing fears, knowing you're in control, and not believing anything that's going to try to bring you down, tell you you shouldn't have what you want, or that you need to do other things in spite of yourself, your own energy and your own health, taunting you with fears of anxieties and what if this happens and what if that happens. No. So it's about that whole kind of journey, but there's all this forward movement. And the hopes and fears position, interestingly enough, is 8 of Cups. So this is showing, there might be something that you're afraid to leave behind. There might be something that you're afraid to move towards, but it is kind of a transition. It's like the end of one era and the beginning of another. Putting down what you've invested in emotionally, what you've outgrown, to move towards something that that you want more, that you feel that's right for you in a different way. So there's a lot about like honoring your feelings, honoring your choices and your power, moving forward towards what you want and not towards what you don't want out of fear. Okay, let's get a card from the guidance deck. Let's see. Because yeah, it's like there's just real quick, there's just here's the near future, and here's the outcome. It's just new energy. It's a new start. It's forward movement. New start, forward movement. Okay. So what's the message for Gemini? What do they need to kind of hear for guidance? How can we down into one kind of... Okay, so we've got your home is protected by angels. So this is kind of about whenever we're worried about security, whenever we're afraid about taxes or paying rent or the security of our home, this is saying, don't worry, you're on solid ground, you have what you need, your needs are met, you're secure, so don't worry. So I feel like might just be, well, yeah, maybe that's right. Maybe this is about the home for some of you more so than, but okay, I'm going to get one more. Okay, this is make a commitment. So yeah, commit to what you want, commit to who you are, commit to what you're deciding and choosing emotionally, and move forward. And don't worry about fear. Fear is just going to convince you to not move into your happiness, to not be who you are. And it's all an illusion. And that's like something that, we all have to work through, but on the other side of that, there's such freedom and forward, movement. So this is saying make a commitment. This says, lend me strength, allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. So make a commitment so you can decide what you want and so you can move towards it. Here's the present, here's the near future. And again, make a commitment. There's so many emotional cards here. So this is probably about a love situation and overcoming fear, just being who you are. You know, aligning with yourself, aligning with the universe, and moving into where you're meant to be, not being held back by toxic fear, you know? So I hope that this helped you guys. If you have any questions about the reading, you know, comment below, share your experiences below. If you want to email me about a personal reading, they're much different. It's, you know, uniquely tailored to you. They're very, very in-depth. I have different options. So let me know. My email is tara@tarot.com. And I hope you guys have a great month, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.